So we're here at the OLPC Summit here in San Francisco. So who are you?
I'm Craig Perue with the OLPC Jamaica projects, and I manage the Providence Methodist Basic School and the Augustown Primary and Monique Teachers College projects.
So in Jamaica, what have you done to get the laptops over there?
Well, we provided about 40 laptops to Augustown Primary School, to grade 4 students, 2 classes of grade 4 students, and we trained their teachers and the principal, and we installed a school server, we installed wiring and wireless access points, we maintain the EXOs on a regular basis, we make sure that the students know how to use the EXOs. We provided them with training on how to do physical maintenance of the EXOs themselves. At Providence Methodist Basic School, we also ran the Ethernet wiring, put up the wireless access points, put in the school server, trained the teachers how to use the EXOs and their principal. And we're now beginning to work with them on integrating the sugar activities into their lesson plans. And at Monique Teachers College, all we had to do was we provided 2 days of training for the lecturers and their students in the use of the EXO, and we're working with them to create lesson plans that use the sugar activities.
So how many children are using these 40 laptops?
At Augustown Primary, we have 80 students, about 80 students in the 2 grade 4 classes using 40 EXOs. And at Providence Methodist Basic School, we have about 55 students using 55 EXOs.
So they take them home?
Yes, in all cases, the children take the EXOs home.
So they feel ownership?
Yes, they do. The children and their parents absolutely love having the EXOs. It's affected, each EXO affects the entire household of which it's a part.
Do they have internet at home?
In some cases they do, for both schools. In some cases the children do have internet at home, and in some cases they don't. There is internet access at both schools, courtesy of one of our sponsors, Lime, which provides free internet access to the schools.
So how do you measure success?
Well, we have success at different levels. Success, first of all, in terms of the children learning. Children have learned very important new skills that are relevant to the standardized curriculum and that are relevant to their development as individuals, as humans, as citizens. So we've had children using the microphone and the camera for photojournalism, for video journalism. We've had them being very creative in the use of tux art and paint and tam-tam. So they've been doing a lot of learning with the EXOs. At another level, we measure success by the ownership that the principal and the teachers have taken of the project, in terms of how they've been thinking about using the EXO to improve the outcomes that matter to them, that matter to the Ministry of Education. So that's success for us on those 2 different levels.
So how did you fund these, and where do you think you can find funding if you want to expand this to? How many children are there in Jamaica who could use this?
Well, Jamaica has 2.7 million inhabitants, at least 15% of which are in our target age group, because we're targeting basic schools and primary schools, which means our youngest children using this are 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds, and we go all the way up to grade 6, which means our students at Augustown Primary got these when they were in grade 4. They're now in grade 5, and they'll have them until grade 6. Funding was very kindly provided to us, first of all, by our principal of the University of the West Indies Mona campus, and by PACE, Canadian non-governmental organization, and by Lime. They've been very generous to us in their support and in helping to monitor what we're doing. PACE especially gets regular reports, and we're very happy for their continued involvement, and we look forward to their greater involvement. And when we begin to scale, when we begin to expand outwards to other schools based on what we've learned, we anticipate their continued support.
So can it scale now? How soon can it scale? What do you need for it to scale?
We would like to continue our investigations with the two pilot schools, Augustown Primary and Providence Methodist Basic School, for several more months, so that when we get to the point that we've had the EXOs in the schools for at least one full academic year, then we would have learned very valuable lessons that we can then apply to other schools.
And potentially, that's 300,000, 400,000 children should have this.
Several hundred.
How soon do you hope they
children
can have it?
We would like to start scaling out in 2012, September 2012. The rate at which we can sustainably expand the program depends not just on funding, but on human resource, the human capability, the technical skills to actually train all the teachers and the principals and figure out how to bake the sugar activities into the lesson plans. So it's a huge endeavor, and it's something that we should be very systematic about in terms of the planning and the deployment.
The university is very interested to have a big role?
Yes, the university is extremely excited about this program, and especially at the Mona School of Business, and we are hoping to involve even more so the Department of Educational Studies and the Department of Computer Science. The Department of Computer Science has been very generous in donating student time to work with the EXOs in terms of the deployments, and we're looking forward to students developing games using Python for the EXO and developing different kinds of activities for the EXO.
And in some standardized tests, you've said that they've measured 50% increase?
Yes, the principal, Mrs. Catherine Smith-Gale of Providence Methodist Basic School, has said to us that she's seen a 50% improvement in student grades over the previous year, and we're very happy for that. And we hope to do more monitoring and evaluation to see evidence of even greater improvement in student outcomes, student learning outcomes.
And teachers are eager to use it better and more?
Yes, the teachers are very enthusiastic in their embrace of the EXOs, and they're looking forward to more training so that they know how to use the sugar activities in their lesson plans. That's the really next big step for us, using the sugar activities in their lesson plans. Yeah.